And welcome to the resume preparation session with 360DigiTMG. Remember, during our demo slides, during our demo sessions, we clearly say that we will have exclusive resume preparation session. And yes, this is just a part of it, right? So while you're here, while you're watching this video on YouTube, please like this video, comment down below, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, 360DigiTMG YouTube channel that you are in right now. So let's start, guys. So we all know what resume is, right? We all are making it, and that's what we are here for. So, what is important is to know why resume is important. Why is it important? So, resume serves as a first impression that you make on your recruiter. It acts as a screening tool. Now, you have your qualifications mentioned in resume, your technical skills mentioned in resume, and your recruiter uses his demand and what you offer to match it and screen if you are proper candidate for that job or not. Next, it showcases qualification, is the hard work that you have done throughout your years, right? The skills you learned, the skills you have honed in your time, right? It shows everything. So it can be used for customization. Now, based on the job description, we use resume and we prepare resume as per the job description and we apply for the job. So next, it can be used for job matching. Now, your qualifications you will mention in your resume and your recruiter will match those skills as per the requirement of recruiter and he will see if you are qualified enough or not. At the very same time, you can use a job description to see if you are qualified enough or not to apply for this job. Right? It serves as a medium of efficient communication. A one-page resume, two-page resume, or three-page resume. We know written communication in a really good way it is. Right? Next, it can guarantee interview selection. Let's face it, if your resume is ATS friendly and you have all the job skills required for a particular job, it actually guarantees interview selection, doesn't it? It does, right? So, your resume demonstrates professionalism, attention to detail, and effective communication skill. Yes, professionalism, the way you write it, the keywords you use, attention to detail, the spacing, the subheadings, how you give it, the grammatical mistakes, do you make grammatical mistakes? Everything. And yes, as it's already said, effective communication skills. Of course, if you're writing your resume in 3 or 4 words, if you're writing everything about you in 3 or 4 pages, my mistake, or if you're fresher in 1 page too. So it really serves as a medium of effective communication, right? The written communication that we all learned, yes, it does. Now, what it should have, what a really good resume looks like, what a really good resume should have. It should have contact information, professional summary, skills, both technicals and soft skills. Yes, soft skills do matter. Both work experience and internship, education, certifications, projects, awards, and achievements. Everything should be there. Now, for this session, we'll take Mr. ABC and Mr. 360 and we'll compare them. Right? We'll compare them and see how they approach for their resume preparation session and job hunting. Now, talking about contact information, Mr. ABC has too less or too much information, too less or too much contact information, his name, his city, his state, his country, everything. Come on, is it even needed? See, what Mr. 360 does, he has proper information. He actually mentions full name, he actually mentioned phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile. Yes, that's important. We all know that. And yes, portfolio website or link, example GitHub. We all have our source codes available on GitHub, right? We all upload that. If you don't have it, please make one GitHub account. Now, talking about professional summary, Mr. ABC has a vague and general summary, right? Whereas Mr. 360 has professional summary curated as per the job description. Yes, as per the job description, what is required is a professional summary that is properly curated as per the job description. Now, talking about skills, Mr. ABC puts skills irrelevant to the job description and doesn't pay attention to the job description. Whereas Mr. 360 uses ResumeMapper of 360DigiTMG to compare the current resume with the skills required as per the job description and plugs the gap. Now, this is how the ResumeMapper of 360DigiTMG looks like. And yes, we have the link for the same too, right? In your leisure time, do explore the ResumeMapper. Also, after the slides are over, in this session, I'll make sure that we go to the ResumeMapper section and I show you how to use the ResumeMapper section at the 360DigiTMG website. And yes, it's free of cost. Exactly. While talking about skills, we are talking about technical skills. And the soft skills do matter. When you're talking about soft skills, when you are in our YouTube channel, make sure before you go out, check our playlist. In our playlist, we have videos on soft skills, and those are really very good. And those are by experts. Do check them. It will be really useful for you. Now, talking about work experience or internship, Mr. ABC mentions no project, no work experience, or dummy projects based on the data sets available online. Whereas Mr. 360 mentions real life projects that he worked on during the internship project phase. And he mentioned the internship experience he got at Innodatatics. Now, talking about education, Mr. ABC mentions marks and school or college right from 10th standard. Seriously, do we really need that? Think of it. Now, Mr. 360 mentions his degree earned, major, university name, graduation years, and any relevant honors in reverse chronological order. Yes, reverse chronological order works. What it means? Reverse chronological order means whatever education you had in the recent time, the best thing is that goes to the top, right? The best education you had, the recent education you had goes to the top. And following that will be your past education, right? Now, talking about certifications, Mr. ABC has no certifications to show, whereas Mr. 360 has various certificates, such as 360 DigiTMG blockchain enabled certificate. Of course, that is verifiable by employers so that they are assured that it is not tampered. NESCOM certificates on Python and data science, and those are Government of India certificates, to be very, very honest. State University of New York certificates and internship project certificates. Now, let's face it, we all know skills are important and skills are always needed. But at the very same time, the certifications just serve as a cherry on top. And who doesn't love that, right? We all do. Exactly. Talking about projects, Mr. ABC has worked on dummy projects or those YouTube projects. Yes, those same YouTube projects where we have 55, 40, 45, 55 thousand video views, right? And think of it, everyone is doing that. Also, he doesn't have a proper project format. Now, Mr. 360 has worked on 2 to 4 live projects and used a desired project format. How it looks like, we will definitely see that. And he used ML Architecture Assistant to make ML Architecture diagram to club it with the project format to enhance it further. Yes, ML Architecture Assistant, the whole pipeline we have this architecture assistant on our website at 360DigiTMG, right? And that again is free of cost. We will, during this session, definitely will just go and explore what it looks like, right? Now, this is a screenshot of the same, and here we have the link of ResumeMapper. In your leisure time, please feel free to go to the same. Now, talking about the desired project format, we talked about the desired project format, right? Mr. ABC has this solid block of description as a project format, whereas Mr. 360 has made sure that he has a proper project format that is actually desired, right? He has mentioned the project name, the client, the business problem, business solution, the technology stack he used, Python, Google Colab, Tableau, Streamlit, AWS, and MySQL. Also, he talks about business benefits. Now, it's clearly a no-brainer, right? We all know which project format looks the best. Yes, exactly. Now, talking about awards and achievements, Mr. ABC has no relevant awards or no relevant achievements, whereas Mr. 360 has a research paper published in an international journal on the project he has worked on. Now, think of it. You working on a project, on a real life project at 360 DigiTMG, and you getting your papers published. Your resume going to a recruiter, and recruiter, while seeing your resume, sees the paper that you have published while working on the project. Think of it. What an impact it will have on your recruiter. It would be really good impact, right? Exactly. That's why we say it is really very important. And yes, here in 360 DigiTMG, in the live projects we do, our top three performers get the chance to get their research papers published. Yes, they really do. So, what this published research paper looks like? This is how the research paper looks like. Research paper or certificates looks like. Of course, you can go to the research paper link and you can clearly see that. Talking about resume formatting, it is really very important. We saw that, right? Resume is a means of effective communication. Now, Mr. ABC has a resume format. Also, Mr. 360 has made sure that we don't make any mistake on the resume we have, right? What do we learn from Mr. 360? Mr. 360 says you need to keep your resume clean and easy to read. You need to use a professional font, example Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman in a readable size. You need to utilize bullet points for easy readability. You need to use subheadings to enhance readability. You need to be consistent with your formatting, font size, style, headings, etc. You need to avoid spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. Now think of it. Here, if you see, you have this for Mr. ABC, right? Mr. ABC has it. This is for Mr. ABC. Now, see this intern with a passion for leveraging data. See this Python spelling, pandas, numpy, sklearn. Is he really a data scientist if he doesn't even know these spellings? See, you can't make this mistake. You can't afford to make these mistakes. You will clearly lose the chance. Make sure you don't make that mistake. Okay. Now, talking about job portals, Mr. ABC doesn't update the resume regularly, whereas Mr. 360 has got premium license to, so he gets notified each time there's a new job, and yes, he gets that job. Also, he has a daily task. He ensures that his resume is updated. Also, we all know recently updated resume appear on the top. Now, how would you ensure that? We all know we are in the process of continuous learning. We are continuously improving ourselves. And whenever you learn a new skill, make sure you update your resume mentioning the same. Also, keep refreshing your resume. Make sure that you keep making small changes to it. Of course, a really good change. But at the very same time, keep refreshing your resume so that it appears on the top. Now, these are a few famous job portals, and these are really famous job portals. Talking about a few Google search results. Now, if you search data science fresher jobs, these are the Google search results we get. A lot of data science job there, right? In the market, yes, there are a lot of data science job. So yes, go for it. Now, we have some keywords for data scientist resume. Yes, you can include these keywords to make sure that your resume is ATS friendly. At the very same time, make sure that you use ResumeMapper to make it ATS friendly. Right? Now, we have mentioned technical skills and tools, analytical skills, business understanding, data management, and soft skills. These are the keywords that are very much required for a data scientist resume. Now, every week we make sure that we give you some questions to ponder upon. Each and every week, we give 5 questions for the same. Here, for this week, we have 5 questions, such as what was the toughest decisions you ever had to take? And yes, all these questions, how you answer, determine your ability. Now, next, tell me about the most boring job you ever had. What changes would you expect to make if you came on board? How do you feel about working nights and weekends? And why you had so many jobs? There are many people who just leave one job and move further, go to another job. But yes, that is being questioned. Make sure that you have all these answers available and ready with you when you appear for the job. Right. Now, we know every time we learn something new, we always try to underestimate ourselves. We say that we are not that good at it. I say, or I should say, Sir Francis Young says, do not underestimate your abilities. That's your boss job, right? Let your boss do it. Exactly. Make sure you play on your strengths, right? Now, here, after this session, you can easily contact to our contact toll-free number. You have our mail ID, inquiry at 360digitmg.com, and you can visit our website to see our course, the courses we offer, and also contact us there. At 360DigiTMG, we have 3 offline centers, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. Also, while you are here on the YouTube page, make sure to pause this video and scan this QR code to go to our link Instagram page. Please follow us on Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and yes, follow us on LinkedIn. Also, we have accreditation to international certification bodies such as Microsoft, State University of New York, Future Skills Prime, Panasonic, and TCS Iron. Now, let's go to that ResumeMapper section and see how it works. Now, this is our website, a beautiful website, 360DigiTMG, right? 360digitmg.com is a website. And here in this website, we have a lot of things to offer. We have mind maps, we have different blogs. You can ask about a business. We have franchisee associates and all. You can see the offline courses we offer, the online courses we offer. You can read about success story, a career transition, so many things you can read about. You can go to a mind map section. And yes, use your mind maps to enhance your learning, to strengthen what you learned, to get those concepts cemented in your mind. Next we have is learning resources. Yes, this is where we want to go. Learning resources. So here in learning resources, we have interview questions, digital book, mind maps, ML architecture assistant. Yes, that Mr. 360 use, exactly the same. We will be visiting there too. Data readiness test, ResumeMapper, we have animated learning, data sphere projects, and empower your career. We are making a learning path where, depending on your choice, you can you can choose a career that suits your choice, right? And that will be coming soon. Please keep an eye on our website. Here, let's go to the ResumeMapper section. Here, Let's assess that. Now, see, this is how a resume mapper looks like. Let me remind you, all these services are paid on job portals. But yes, at 360DigiTMG website, it's completely free. You can upload your resume, check the missing gap you have, check the gap you have, and you can plug that. Right. Now, let me show you how we do that. Let me upload a resume. This is one of our interns' resume that we use. At the very same time, we have a job description for you ready. Just copy that job description, paste it here, and yes, compare it. Let it take its own sweet time and come up with the result, with the matching percentage. Let it take its time. Here, you can see the keyword matching result. One of our interns' resume we took, and we saw, as per the job description, we just have 33% matching. See this, you can see which are this, which we have, what we have as a similarity in that resume and missing skills in that resume. Now, our intern here can use this missing skills, make sure he learns these missing skills, and he enters those details in his resume. He learns those skills and make sure he updates his resume and updates himself. Right. Now, there's another way of creating a resume. Of course, how to create your resume using ChatGPT. You can go to ChatGPT and yes, let's face it, we have our prompts ready. We have already done all the work so that you don't waste your time here, right? Rather, you invest your time. Now, you ask ChatGPT to act as a resume builder to create a resume as per job description. You make sure that you ask it to make a resume for data scientist job. You say, I'm a fresher, but I have an internship experience of 6 months. You ask it to add a real life use case and troubleshooting according to the job description. And you say, I need resume in a proper resume format. And also you ask ChatGPT to wait for it. You wait for you to provide a job description. Now what you do, just search for data scientist fresher jobs, right? A basic Google search. And here, one of the jobs we have, just copy the key responsibility portion and yes, paste it in ChatGPT. Here, you have pasted the key responsibility portion and there you go. When you enter it, ChatGPT makes a resume for you. Do edit that in a proper way and yes, you will have your resume ready. Here, you see the skills it gave. It's not separated as technical skills and soft skills. What we want to do is we want it in a different way. We ask, please give technical skills and soft skills separately as one word bullet points and give this format again. Now, what ChatGPT will do, it will give this format again, including those technical skills and soft skills in single word bullet points. And yes, that's really needed for your resume. Can't write a complete paragraph for technical details, right? The technical skills you have. Also, this can be used to enhance your resume further. Just copy the missing link we have and paste it here and ask ChatGPT to update that. Now, when you have seen ResumeMapper, do you remember Mr. 360 when he used a proper desired project format? He also used ML Architecture Assistant, right? Let's go to our ML Architecture Assistant. How do we go there? Here, again, in our 360DigiTMG website, go to Learning Resources. And here in Learning Resources, of course, as I said previously too, we have so many things in Learning Resources, and one of them is ML Architecture Assistant. Now see this. If you have worked on any project, you know that data architecture is really very important. The workflow we have is really very important. Now, here in ML Architecture Assistant, we have this data architecture ready for intermediate beginner, for intermediate, and for someone who's advanced. Now think of it. If you are a beginner, and you use such detailed data architecture to support your project or project format. Think of it. When you are a beginner, and even then, you know this much about designing the data architecture. Think of it. What an impact it will create on your resume and on the mind of your recruiter. Won't that be? It would be right. It would be really, really good. Now, make sure you visit us and you ask us how we do it. And yes, at the very same time, you are free to do so too. Visit our website and yes, visit the learning resources page. And in that, you can visit, you can see our ML architecture assistant. And yes, you can use that. Also, you can export it as a PDF file so that you can use it further, right? Now, after this part is done, I'm very sure that still you are on the YouTube channel. Of course, you are on the YouTube channel, right? So I'll insist again to subscribe to it because every single day we have new content coming up. We have playlists where we have different domain analytics program. Every Saturday we have rapid minor program. We have our domain analytics every fortnight. Every Thursday we have resume building sessions. We have paper presentation sessions. We invite those students on a YouTube live who has their paper published, who have their paper published in international journal. Also, we talk about the projects that we are working on currently. Every single day, we have something or the other coming up. Recently, we have signed an MOU with Altair and we have rapid minor sessions this weekend too, on Saturday and Sunday. Every weekend, we have master classes. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? And make sure you keep learning. Bye, guys. We'll meet on the next Thursday again. Till that time, please take care. Happy learning, guys. Have an awesome, awesome week ahead. Take care.